Can someone please comment on my bio?
Meat pie enthusiast.
That's fun.
Do they have any meat pie festivals around? Surely.
Pie enthusiast.
They should.
You're,
It's only, I'm like so hungry. I haven't eaten today, and I was just going, fuck, I could murder a pepper steak pie. I was just thinking about pies while
If it
I'm logging
doesn't-
in. I'm like,
If it doesn't exist, I'm sure it probably should. Like,
It'd
world's
have-
best pie or Australia's best pie. Go around and actually, I'll be the judge of that and just YouTube it.
yeah, hold a festival. Like, oh my god, I'm just thinking of that nice, crispy, crumbly pastry.
This is not helping, is
Oh.
it? Your hunger.
No. Yeah. Sorry, I derailed the conversation. Comics.
That's all right. I just got this to show. Just leave that up there.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, I want that in and around my mouth.
I just leave that there for the whole chat. We just come
No.
straight on. We're going to talk about
Oh.
pies today. Our topic's pies.
I actually don't like pies.
What?
I think I got sick of them when I was a kid, and it's just one of them things I haven't been able to eat ever since.
Were you eating like the gross like home brand meat pies?
More than likely, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like I have no doubt that that's what it was, but it was just when you get sick, it's like, and also strawberry quick.
I hate strawberry.
Oh
quick.
yeah, to this
for like
day
40
I
years.
cannot drink
Yeah.
any sort of like passion fruit, like so like Pasito
Yeah.
or
Vodka.
Passion,
Yeah.
any of them. Yeah,
I do that shit.
yeah,
Yeah. hmm
yeah. I
Nasty.
don't know how old I was.
Reminds
Not
you
old
of
enough.
vomiting.
And just getting absolutely obliterated on that. And to this, like, I haven't
don't
drank
see
it.
it? You don't see it anywhere, so that's maybe it. And everyone went off it from too many blind nights out. And throwing up.
100%. The 80s destroyed Pasito. All the kids went out there and they're just mixing it like cheap, shitty Smirnoff, not knowing your
Pasito.
levels like me, just pouring half a glass of vodka, half
Yep.
Pasito, and yeah, just
And it was such a good
Vomit
drink.
City.
I don't have
remember-
any desire.
it
I remember
was,
being,
but I
doing-
still gag to this day, like just thinking
Yeah.
about it.
I remember doing TAFE animation special effects, and we had to make a movie. And like back then, Pasito was massive, so we made a shitty short film called Pasito Man. Like that's all we could come up with. We had no imagination. It was about some guy who had like a magic, like Pasito drink and had superpowers. It was like, yeah, back then we were great at
You
writing.
drink it with vodka, you that's you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No hangover.
I'm like, I didn't even know. That's just a shit idea.
What is Pasito Man?
Pasito Man, yeah.
Fuck off! It was good back then.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I don't know.
It was good. The
Oh.
short film never went into festivals, so that goes to show you how good it was. no festivals wanted Pasito Man at their event.
It was up against it. It was up against the piano, so yeah, it was tough.
It can still have life in a comic coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
right.
was art. It was art house. So
Yeah, I love art house.
I love
It's
art.
shit. No, it's art house.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool. Let's talk comics.
Gunpowder. Issue 2 is coming along already. We started straight into that. It is looking amazing.
Yep, got pages 4 to 6 this morning.
Already done.
Yep. He's going to income now. A few minor changes, but looking awesome.
We will not show any of.
Right.
Can we show any of them or not yet?
Not yet. Maybe when we do some stretch goals.
Okay. Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, that might be something we can bit of a teaser for the future.
Sweet. Good idea. All right.
Yeah. Because issue 2 starts basically straight after issue 1 finishes, so it would be a little bit of a spoiler to know where it goes.
How's issue 1 finish?
Do we want to spoil it?
No.
I just see if you go ahead and say it. I was like, try to get you on the spot. I was going to shut you up anyway. I was like, no,
It finishes with a to be continued.
Yeah.
Just can you spoil the entire series, like the entire thing, and we'll just bleep it?
So
Just go.
book 1, how book 1 finishes, which is 5 issues, is
That is
This
amazing.
is where he cuts
Whoa.
all audio, and you just start inserting like
Yeah.
weird things, and then
just want some glitch sounds and
Yeah.
just gonna blur me.
So yeah, issue 1 is complete.
Pretty much done. Yeah, we just need to get the lettering done,
Lettering.
letters done, and yeah, it is done.
Process. Yeah, and then Kickstarter campaign is just around the corner.
Yep.
Don't have
Sign
a
up's
set.
already available. Like, you can already jump on to be notified of the launch.
Yep, do that.
Yep.
We'll keep you posted. You'll start seeing some more videos coming up on Facebook of Gunpowder leading up to it. We'll flood all social media, so you'll be sick of us.
Yeah. So
Or
the good thing is with the campaign, because it's already done. Like, we'll basically just be getting like thank yous and stuff to put in it right, like double checking, doing some editing, and then it just goes to print. So we don't have to use any of the money really to finish the artwork or anything.
The campaign is only for the printing and any extras. Obviously, any extras like A5 pinups, that sort of stuff will go towards that as well. So you print your books, you print your sketches, your pinups, cards. The hard work is done for all of the customers, which is amazing.
Another 100% self-funded book. That's how much we're backing it.
Yeah, and it's amazing.
Yeah, and I'm just it's just super cool seeing the whole thing colored coming to life. Yeah, it's just cool. And as I say, we were just talking about that issue 2 was already getting started, so that's cool to see it ripping through already.
Yeah,
I love the look of the inks. Like, there's a part of me that doesn't want color, but then you see the color and it just adds that extra sort of pop, and you're like, color's definitely. You got to go color.
Right. That's with like when I was making a lot of the early content videos. Like, I liked them when they're even just at sketch stages, just going because like then you can see that there's a sketch and then here's the ink and now it goes to color. It's like it's all cool from the start. Like, I'd read a comic that was just pure sketches if it was like a polished enough sketch.
That good, yeah. I'd read Gunpowder in black and white if it came to me, and I don't like black and white books. Like, I can't stand them. But yeah, it's.
Didn't like The Walking Dead?
Pardon?
You didn't like The Walking Dead?
No, I didn't like it. I was like, there's so much blood and guts. I want to see color in that.
Yeah, true.
I was like, you can do so much more mood with colors, and I want the mood to be there. Like,
yeah. But just think about how much money that dude saved.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
He was like, I'm just going to give you black and white, and we'll save the color for the big screen or TV screen at least.
Speeds everything up as well, right?
Yeah, it's one less thing to worry about. Mm-hmm. Didn't they revamp it in color though? Didn't they come back in a color? I thought they revamped something in color.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I've got got them all in like little thick book things, and they got color covers. Like kind of black and white with bits of reds and stuff on it, but no colors inside. I don't think.
No, okay. I thought there was a new edition or something.
Maybe. I mean, there's about 20 different seasons, different shows now, isn't there?
Oh, it's too much.
Yeah,
I can't keep up.
I think I dropped out around season 5. I think it was around season 5.
Just and like so how you dropped out now.
I did one of those things where a lot of the times I avoid what's big at the moment.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know, everyone's just talking about it. I don't know what it is, but I always just kind of go, like, fuck off. Like, no, don't tell me what to watch. And then my sister got me onto it, and I basically binged like 2 seasons in a week. Just did not sleep, and I was like, this is the fucking greatest thing ever. It was so good. But I think it kind of ran its course for me around season 5, which is still
when I watched till Negan was in there. I think I watched like 1 or 2 more seasons after, and it just felt dragged out.
When did Negan arrive? Yeah, so I got up to Negan and maybe a season afterwards, and then it was I'm like, oh my God.
Going around in circles, the same stories repeating over and over, and some of the really poor action scenes and stuff like that. It's like, it wasn't bad, but I'm just like, I'm not seeing anything new.
No, there was nothing new. Like,
it didn't have the gut punches. That's one thing I loved about it. Like, the first few seasons, my God,
they were great.
Do not fall in love with anyone. They will die. And I love shows like that. I love a series where it's like your favorite character could be fucking any time. It's cool as shit.
Yeah. Is there many character deaths in Gunpowder?
There is a few. There's a few without
Yeah, don't give
You'll,
anything away.
if you can read the teaser, so you can download that for free and read the teaser, you'll find
Yep. I'll put the link up for that.
maybe a little shock in that. Some later down the track,
Yeah.
without giving anything away.
Yeah. Alright. I'll put up a landing page first, and then just let people know how to do it. There we go. The landing page. Brian, do you want to walk through the landing page?
Yep. This is the landing page.
Exactly.
So basically, if you are not already signed up to Kickstarter, it is a piece of piss to do so. Just click that green button, notify me on launch. If you're not already a member of Kickstarter, it's just going to prompt you to create an account. Nothing too extensive. If you've signed up to anything ever before, it's exactly the same. A few details. So this is like not a commitment to fund. This is simply, we're going to let you know when the Kickstarter does go live. So then you can jump on, look at the full campaign, look at the different rewards, which is like the different tiers. So based on your budget, things will start at like, maybe $5 for digital copies, and, but bundles, there's literally something for everyone. Like, when you can get something that's an investment of thousands and thousands of dollars. I cannot emphasize that enough. Self-funded, just big old balls on Damien going, I believe in this shit. It's awesome. And $5, you get this sweet goddamn digital download. It may not be $5. Don't quote me.
No, it's not. It's not.
But
but that's okay.
But it might be $8. I don't know. Either way, it's an awesome investment. And so the reward system will kind of work its way out from there. But again, this is simply to let you know when this Kickstarter goes live, and then you'll be able to see the different rewards. Each reward will have its own little extras and perks and things like that. So again, based on your budget, pick which one's right for you. Get involved, support indie comics.
Yeah.
And you'll also get access when the campaign goes live. There'll be more artwork available, more sort of previews and teasers of exactly what you're. I won't even say investing. It's not essentially investment.
It's not investment.
Like this is simply, it's already made. This is you just purchasing a product. It's not like you're giving us money to make it. It's already made. All you're doing is ordering your product in advance. It's a pre-order. And then you get to choose what kind of pre-order you want.
The other good thing about Kickstarter is you can just like browse all of the other comics and campaigns on there. There's some really cool things that like whatever your taste is. You'll find
something for everyone. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's incredible community.
Yeah, there's so many indie creators. A lot of indie stuff's actually better than your mainstream, so you should jump on that.
Times.
Yeah. Mainstream are not doing anything new at the moment. Jump on indie because they're doing new things. All right.
There's a lot more passion, like you can see as well. That it's not just rehashing stories.
Yeah.
It's there's something there for everyone. That's whatever your niche is, it's out there.
It is.
Yeah. Whatever your niche is, and there's some weird niches. I know because I've looked.
Brian's gone down the Kickstarter rabbit hole.
Oh yeah.
All right. So this is a campaign. Wait, no, wrong one. There we go. I'll play the video as well. Do you want to play the video now or?
Yeah, go for it. I love watching it.
Love watching it. All right, let's play video. Brian can watch. Damien can watch himself on video.
Dude.
Yeah. How many times you watch this? Make it full screen, big screen.
Hi, I'm Damien, and I'm the creator of Gunpowder.
Hey, I know that guy.
I've written and directed 2 feature films, and I've been a cinematographer for over 10 years. Gunpowder was originally conceived as a feature film, and we even shot a concept trailer for the screenplay. It's an epic story set in a post-apocalyptic world where the forces of hell have overrun a small town and threaten to destroy what's left of the world. It's up to a small band of flawed survivors to fight them back while at the same time battling their own inner demons. I'm excited to bring Gunpowder to life with the freedom that a graphic novel allows. Join us as our ragtag characters embark on this gripping battle for the soul of mankind.
Fuck yeah! Looks awesome.
It's so good. I love it. That was really loud in my headphones. I nearly went deaf. All right.
Looks amazing.
Can you guys still hear me?
Gotcha.
Yep.
Oh, good. All right, cool. Yeah, so that is the epic video. We need to do something better for our next one as well. So we're going back to the drawing board now. Next one to make it a bit better.
Yeah, always trying to come up with new creative, videos and putting things together. It's sometimes it's super easy, but most of the time it's tough.
Yeah,
I want to go really, really abstract. I don't want people to know they're watching a video about comics. Like, just
You need to make it like a Calvin Klein perfume or jeans ad.
yeah,
Where
that'd be
it's just
perfect.
got nothing to do with anything, and then the
Yeah.
comics just in the background, like Mr.
Yeah.
Plow.
yeah, and just like a sexy voice at the end. Roundhouse.
Yep.
That's
I'll
it.
buy it. Yeah.
You've got the job, Brian. You can do the sexy
Yeah.
boy.
Roundhouse hooligans.
Not,
Get it up, you.
All right. Yes, let's go down here. Do a little scroll.
There's a cover.
The epic cover, the main cover. There'll be 2 covers available. Some little inserts of the amazing artwork inside.
Yep.
Your preview page. You can also see more previews in the digital teaser, which I'll leave a link for.
Yeah, my God, it's literally free. How many pages, Damien?
15 in the
15 goddamn 3 pages.
free.
Again, the big balls on Damien going, hey, here's 15 pages. I'm already throwing it out there. You're gonna fucking love it. And you will. It's awesome.
And then we got the variant cover, which will be limited edition, done by award-winning
Yeah.
artist Wilton Santos.
Oh, I love that
And-
cover so much, man.
Colors by Kimberly Brum, who worked on Roundhouse Hooligans issue 3, and who's also doing the Darker Shade. Some more epic shots that remind me of giving Mad Max vibes.
Yeah, some of it's very Mad Maxy.
Yeah. And then this part here's not done yet, but still a work in progress.
$6. I was $1 off.
You went to
$6.
5 and you went to 8, so yeah, you're close.
How many
Cheaper than
pages? How many pages is the book?
40
40,
pages.
40,
Oh,
40 in total,
40
Yeah.
pages,
including the
for
all the stuff.
$6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including the
It'll
extra.
be like, some concept art, some other cool shit, but yeah, $6. Sweet digital copy.
Got some epic pinups available. Then you got the works.
Yeah.
And then your characters.
I'm so jealous of your characters, eh? Like,
They're
I'm
awesome.
really, really proud of our characters. Because then I look
Yeah.
at some of your designs and I'm like, God damn it.
Michael's
damn it.
still my favorite looking character out of all of them.
Go back up. It gives me sort of Street Fighter Gold vibes.
Maybe that's why, yeah.
So I was using Midjourney when I was trying to come up with like very original character concepts for some of these guys. And Michael, I remember, I wanted like a Dolph Lundgren-y kind of, but old and grizzled with a big beard, and it came up with something like that. I'm like, that's it. Like, I think I'd written in like I don't know, toxic waste burning or something like that onto him.
Yeah.
But and then Rick took it and did that. It was great.
Yeah. Molly, who you'll see at the very start of issue 1.
Trip and Ella, if you can please make a spin-off of them, I'd really appreciate that.
I do have, and I have written down some notes about how to do a bit of a prequel for them, about how their story was.
They are really good characters. Yeah.
Yeah, and there is not really a spoiler here, but in I think issue 3 or 4, it's written to have a tiny bit of a flashback as well.
Sweet. Nice. Of Trip and Ella?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. You got the badass Caleb and Ange.
Yeah, Ange is
pretty cool. What was your inspiration behind Caleb and Ange?
I can't remember exactly for Caleb.
Yeah.
Part of me is now thinking maybe he was the Dolph Lundgren one.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'm getting Dolph Lundgren vibes from him.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Dolph Lundgren, and it might have been Joel Edgerton for Michael.
Yeah, it's Joel Edgerton, Michael. Yeah, I remember you saying me that. Yeah.
Yeah, and so Ange was, I think, Rosario Dawson.
Oh yeah,
Rosario Dawson.
Oh yeah, Rosario.
Yeah, so her.
Cool. How fucking cool is Rosario?
Yeah, so her in like a Mad Max kind of vibe. So that was like I think my inspiration.
Is it tattoo or war paint? Sort of.
I did say tattoo. I think the concept art was tattoo on the face and then like half shaved head. Like he just kind of ran with it. Gave her her own cool weapon, which is pretty cool. She actually, so some of these characters come and go a little bit. So there's lots of setups that happen in issue 1. And then they become bigger characters for different reasons later on. So I think like if you're for me, like some inspirations for the comic, obviously there is Mad Max vibes in there. Definitely some Book of Eli stuff going on.
Awesome
in there for sure.
Awesome movie.
There's another. It's like obviously not completely this, but has anyone seen Reign of Fire? Dragon one.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What's his fucking name? What's the actor's name?
Christian Bale. Yeah.
I forgot how much I love that movie.
Bale? No.
Christian Bale and Matthew McConaughey as well.
Yeah, I just remember Matthew McConaughey just leaping
so cool
into a fucking dragon's mouth with his axe.
Yeah, I do remember that one now. Yeah.
So there's some vibes, inspiration from that. That's just such an underrated movie. I think I've got it on Blu-ray.
Man.
Yeah, now I watch it again.
I want to go watch that right after this. Man, I love that movie.
Yeah, so these are they're definitely some vibes for it. Like in bits and pieces from different films as well. But that's heavily inspired, especially when I first wrote the original script. Book of Eli came out when I was at film school, and I just loved that film. I worked at a cinema at the time, and I didn't get to ever watch it at the cinema. I always had to go in and clean during the end credits and hear the music. And there's Atticus Ross, I'm pretty sure, did the score for it, and I just loved it. It was just like, what is this movie? I have to go and see it. And then when I think it came out on Blu-ray, I bought it, and I just watched it so many times. And Denzel.
Do you often have a bit of a soundtrack when you're writing or when you're creating? Like you're picturing these scenes with like a certain soundtrack happening?
While I was, because I've written the first 5 issues and outlined the rest, I was listening to a lot of like Viking throat music and tribal music and stuff like that. I think I just binged the whole Viking season, and I was just like, cool, like it's all that kind of like really like tribal raw in the background going the whole time, which was like what I like.
Lucas, this is a little bit of behind the scenes, or something you may not know, a little factoid. Lucas only writes while listening to Miley Cyrus. It's weird, but I've tried to get him out of it. I'm like, this is a bit of a dark scene. So he goes something a little heavier, and he's like, nope, Miley all the way.
I'll actually admit that Miley Cyrus has grown on me over the years. I never used to be a fan, and I heard her on Joe Rogan and listened to the whole thing. It was a couple of years ago. I'm like, I actually
heard her on Joe Rogan.
Just hearing her talk about her story and everything like that, and you get a little bit more than just the gloss in the whatever's on the whatever news. It's like, I actually like you a lot more now. She is actually very talented, but just used and abused by the system.
Yeah. She also inspired me to smoke 60 Marlboro Reds a day.
She's a good reason not to smoke. Yeah.
The opposite, yeah.
I love just derailing everything we're talking about.
You're so good at it.
If I can jump in, I
Yeah.
honestly think it speaks for itself. When you
Yeah.
look at that concept art, when you look at the characters, when you look at the pages already available, like it is just a beast of a project, man. Like I haven't been this excited to read something in a long time.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't know.
Just
This might be
like
the
just for that fun, some things you just really you just want to have fun. You just want to enjoy it. It's an awesome action movie. Just roll with
Action
it,
story.
and
Yeah.
you're gonna have fun.
well, yeah. This might be the wrong thing to say, but like I'm gonna make it anyway. Like I
Yeah.
want to see this like get made. Like I'm not. Yes. Obviously, I don't want to like just bleed all of my money into it. But like I'm not trying to change anything and think, oh, I need to change it to like please anybody else. I'm telling the story I want to tell with it.
The way you want to tell it.
I'll be right back.
And
I'll be right
obviously,
back.
obviously listening to get feedback and how can I make it better. But
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go, oh, what's popular at the moment and like pander to
Yeah.
whatever. It's like, this is the story I want to tell. So hopefully that comes across.
Yeah.
Wow. Where's your boots? You wearing boots?
Just muted. All right, there you go. But yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely a solid story. And I think it's just a good IP. It's just, yeah.
I may have said this on one of the other chats we had as well.
Yeah.
Like, I wrote it. The first draft of the script. I started writing it in 2011, and
Yeah.
like I was a nice, young, naive film school graduate, thinking that whatever you write can get made, and somehow it's going to get picked up straight away. And then heard
Yeah.
that Mad Max was getting remade into Fury Road, and then wow, that's really cool. I'll be able to jump on the coattails of that, and then you find out, it's not so easy just to go and sell
No.
a script, and you got to get it good, and your first script is never going to be all that good. You got to write numerous ones, so numerous drafts, and worked on a whole bunch of other things, and come back.
And then you get an agent to see it, then a studio pick it up, and then
That's right, and that could take
years.
20 years, 30 years, or you can just go and find a way to make it happen yourself, and that's what I've done.
Yeah, definitely.
Lucas, just a heads up. You may want to mute me while I eat pizza.
You sure you want me to meet you? We'll just watch you eat pizza.
Just put me full screen. Just me. Just do some ASMR.
What kind of pizza is it? Pepperoni.
Pepperoni and bacon or something.
Yeah. Nasty.
So I didn't realize until I saw a Facebook memory of yours pop up that you were in the military.
Yes.
Yeah. Any of that influence it, or action-wise, weapon-wise, gun, like any of the action scenes? I'm not saying like, hey, this happened. Like, I'm not being like that direct, that corny. But I mean, like, obviously, serving. It's well, I have.
Yeah. I mean, we're all influenced. Yeah, we're all influenced by our experiences. We write from what you know. So yeah, I used to, in another life, I was in the army, and I served overseas briefly, and I've got very mixed feelings about all of that now. I'm very anti-war and anti-violence in general, and especially seeing everything that's going on now. I think it's the worst case scenario is a worldwide nuclear war, which is kind of what gunpowder's about. It's like the end times, and hopefully we're not in that in reality, but you don't know. So I kind of like I've it's not my story, but it is a person. So Jacob is a war-weary character who is in his own world, his own sense, seeking redemption. So yeah, I kind of.
So you could like, you can't help but take part to yourself.
Sure, of course.
That background, yeah,
and it's you're writing a bit of yourself into even bad characters, like the bad guys. Like no one's perfect.
It's all I do. It's all I want to do. I am like, if someone is good, it ain't me.
I find writing villains more fun than writing.
That's it. Like you're taking a bit, and even if you're not a mass murderer or anything like that, it's just like, well, how would I be in this situation, or how like you are taking your own
Yeah.
Whether it's judgments or prejudice or whatever you want to call it, you are putting yourself into every single element of the film, and you can't help but do that. That's just that's what you write, what you know.
That's what art is.
Yeah.
It's like putting yourself in the work. Yeah.
I think anyone would be lying if they said there wasn't a piece of them in everything they write. Like,
Oh,
you can't
yeah.
help it.
Yeah,
Like,
and if you
even
don't,
just, or
it's
even
not
just
authentic.
creating something brand new and just going, this is just this person based on no one. That's you then. Like, it's elements of you. It's like how
Mhm.
you might do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And the more
cool. It's
authentic
fun.
it is, the more it's going to resonate with people. They might not know anything about all of that, but that's what subtext is. It's all in there for it to have layers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't until like again, because I knew he was like, I guess a weary veteran or like former soldier, and yeah, it was just when I saw that Facebook memory pop up, I was going, huh, I wonder.
And that was
Yeah.
like when I first started writing it, it was a lot closer to when I did get out. So it was definitely like some like influences. Like now it's a lot more distant and like separate, but yeah, of course it's going to be in there.
Yeah.
Do you have any? One of my favorite things about corny action movies is the one-liner, like Arnie's, like I let him go, like he had the split. Like I fucking love him. I don't care what anyone says. Like
I've got at
it's
the
just so
end
much fun.
of I think it's issue 2. I've written insert epic one-liner. I haven't settled on anything yet. Like
Love that.
I've searched and I've tried so many different things. I've been on ChatGPT. I've chatted to people, and it needs to be something like, "We're gonna need a bigger boat," and
Yeah.
I haven't got something that's not.
Go full meta. Go full self-aware, where like you deliver the line, and the character acknowledges the fact that they've just delivered this ridiculous line.
Did I just
It's
say
like,
that?
like, who am I talking to? That's
Yeah.
like, they're my favorite ones. Like when there's no one else around in these movies, it's like you just deliver this line. It's like
you may have just come up with the line, like, or give me the idea. He looks at his gun. I'm going to need a bigger gun. Could be it.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to come up with all these other cool things, and that could be what it needs to be.
Yeah.
So spoilers for the end of issue 2.
That's it. That's going to be it. I can't wait to know it. I want to know what it is now.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to comment, throw your best one-liners down below, and let's see if we can make
sure.
it.
Yeah.
I will tell you that is
see if
the
we can go
best
in.
one I've come up with, or like with help. So if you can come up with something better than that, it might stay in there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comment any one-liner you have can be as out there as you want, and your one-liner might appear in the book. Who knows?
Yeah.
You up for that, Damien?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than insert epic one-liner.
Oh, no.
It'd be funny
What
if that was it.
like all I'm thinking is what's the movie with Ryan Reynolds where he's like catchphrase?
Yeah.
Free guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it might take people out of the story for the wrong reasons, but I don't hate it.
Yeah. Epic one-liner. Bam. You're like, what just fucking happened? You're like, look, we ran out of ideas. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It only gets better from here, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, Gunpowder is, like, I see it as an action story with, hopefully it's got some heart in there, bit of sci-fi, horror elements that come into it later, story of redemption. So hopefully people will get onto it and enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed writing it, and I'll be able to keep telling the stories into the future. If it's really successful, tell some spin-offs, tell some prequels, go into the backstory about how it all came apart, and then just expand it from there. And like ideally it'd go into like games and TV show and all that kind of stuff. Like that's obviously like ideal situation, but either way we get to see it come form in comic form.